Everyone's arguing about whether you should job hop or stay loyal. But there's a third option nobody's talking about. And it might be the smartest career move you've never considered. It's called the boomerang move. Leave your company, level up somewhere else, then come back, on your terms, at a higher salary, often with a promotion waiting. This isn't some rare unicorn strategy. The data says it's becoming the dominant hiring pattern. And the numbers will blow your mind. Here's a stat that should change how you think about your entire career. 35% of all new hires right now are people returning to companies they left. That's not a typo. More than 1 in 3 new hires already worked there before. They left. They came back. And they're getting paid significantly more. In tech, it's even crazier. 68% of new hires are boomerangs. 2/3 of everyone getting hired in tech already worked at that company before. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to set up your own boomerang move, whether you're planning to leave or you left years ago. Let's talk about why companies love boomerang hires so much. Because understanding their motivation is the key to leveraging this trend. When a company hires someone brand new, they're gambling. They don't really know if this person can do the job. The interview process is basically theater. But when they rehire someone who used to work there, they know exactly what they're getting. No guesswork, no onboarding nightmares, no culture fit questions. Wharton Research found that external hires are 61% more likely to get fired than internal promotes. That's a massive failure rate companies want to avoid. The same research shows external hires get lower performance evaluations in their first 2 years, despite earning 18 to 20% more than internal promotes. So companies are paying premium prices for new people who underperform. Boomerang employees solve this problem completely. They already proved themselves once. They know the systems, the politics, the unwritten rules. They can hit the ground running on day one. For hiring managers, that's incredibly valuable. According to ADP Research, the percentage of boomerang hires has been climbing steadily. In March 2025, it hit 35%, up from 31% just the year before. In the tech and information sector specifically, 68% of new hires are returning employees. That's not a trend. That's the new normal for tech hiring. Now here's where it gets interesting for you. If companies are this hungry for boomerang hires, that means you have leverage. Serious leverage. Boomerang employees are negotiating 25 to 28% salary increases when they return. Not 5%. Not 10%. 25% or more. Think about that. The same job, the same company, but a quarter more money. Plus whatever you learned while you were away. That's the boomerang advantage. And they're sticking around longer too. Returning employees show 44% higher retention rates over their first 3 years compared to brand new external hires. Companies know this. They've done the math. A boomerang employee costs less to onboard, performs better faster, and stays longer. It's a no-brainer for them. Which means when you approach your old company about coming back, you're not asking for a favor. You're offering them a deal that makes their job easier. So how do you actually execute the boomerang strategy? It starts way before you ever leave. In fact, it starts the moment you decide to go. Rule 1. Leave on the best possible terms. Your exit is actually the first move in your potential return. Burn no bridges. Leave no grudges. Your exit interview isn't some meaningless HR checkbox. It's your chance to plant seeds. Express genuine gratitude. Mention specific people who helped you grow. Say something like, "This has been an incredible place to develop. I hope our paths cross again." Simple. Sincere. And it leaves the door wide open. Rule 2. Stay connected after you leave. Not in a clingy way. In a professional, strategic way. This is where most people completely drop the ball. Add your former manager and key colleagues on LinkedIn immediately. Comment on their posts occasionally. Send a quick note when something reminds you of them. Once a quarter, send a brief update to your former boss. 1 paragraph. Share a win from your new role. Mention something you learned from them that helped. This sounds like a lot of work, but it's maybe 15 minutes every 3 months. And it keeps you top of mind when positions open up. Rule 3. Build leverage while you're away. Your time at the new company isn't just about the paycheck. It's about collecting ammunition for your return. Document every significant win. Led a project that increased revenue? Write it down. Learned a new system your old company doesn't have? That's valuable. The ideal boomerang pitch is, I left knowing X. Now I know X plus Y plus Z, and I can bring all of that back to help us win. Industry analysts confirm this trend isn't slowing down. Quote, the percentage of rehires is continuing to rise each year. This is becoming standard practice. That means companies are actively building systems to track and recruit former employees. Some have formal alumni programs. Others have informal boomerang lists. Ask about this before you leave. Many companies have alumni networks you can join. Sign up for everything. These channels are where opportunities get posted first. Rule 4. Wait the right amount of time. The sweet spot is 12 to 18 months minimum. Less than that looks flaky. More than 3 years and you lose momentum. Why 12 months minimum? You need enough time to gain meaningful new experience. You also need the market to potentially shift your salary bracket upward. During this time, keep learning. Stack new certifications. Take on stretch assignments. Every new skill is a bargaining chip for your eventual return negotiation. Rule 5. When you return, negotiate like an external hire. Because that's exactly what you are on paper. Never accept internal transfer terms. Remember, external hires earn 18 to 20% more than internal promotes. You've earned that external premium. Don't leave money on the table. The magic phrase is, I'd love to come back, and I want to make sure my compensation reflects my current market value and the experience I've gained. You're not being greedy. You're being professional. Companies expect boomerang employees to negotiate. If you don't, you're actually signaling that you undervalue yourself. Come armed with data. Know what your role pays at other companies. Know what your new skills are worth. Make it easy for them to say yes to your number. Also, negotiate your title. Many boomerangs come back at a higher level. If you left as a senior analyst, pitch to return as lead analyst or manager. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Some people worry that leaving and coming back looks bad, like you're flaky or disloyal. Here's the reality. That stigma is dying fast. When 35% of all new hires are boomerangs, it's not unusual. It's mainstream. Frame your departure as growth, not escape. You left to gain experience you couldn't get internally. Now you're bringing that value back. That's the story. Smart managers actually respect the boomerang move. You tested the market. You chose to come back. That's a stronger commitment signal than someone who never left. The data backs this up. Those 44% higher retention rates mean boomerangs are actually more loyal long-term than people who never tested the market. Some HR professionals still push back on this trend. They worry about rewarding disloyalty. But those voices are getting quieter as the numbers keep proving them wrong. If you encounter resistance, use this reframe. The best talent explores options. I explored mine and chose to come back. That should tell you something. Let's talk about timing. When's the best moment to make your boomerang move? There are specific windows that dramatically increase your odds of success. Watch for leadership changes at your old company. New managers often want to bring in their own people. A fresh leader might be more open to a fresh conversation. Pay attention to company growth phases. When your old employer lands a big contract or announces expansion, they need proven talent fast. That's your window. Budget season is another opportunity. Hiring budgets refresh in January and July for most companies. Reach out 6 weeks before to plant the seed. Set up Google Alerts for your former company. Track their press releases, funding announcements, and executive moves. Information is timing, and timing is everything. One more thing. The boomerang strategy works best when you left a strong company in the first place. Not every employer is worth returning to. Ask yourself, did they invest in people? Did they promote from within? Did they treat departing employees well? If the answers are no, find a better target. The boomerang only works when both sides benefit. You get a raise and growth opportunity. They get proven talent who can deliver immediately. That's the deal. Let's recap the strategy. Because this is a multi-step play that requires planning across months, sometimes years. The best boomerangs are intentional from day one. Step 1. Leave on exceptional terms. Thank people genuinely. Complete your transition professionally. Leave them wishing you'd stayed. Not relieved you're gone. Step 2. Maintain strategic relationships. Quarterly check-ins with key people. LinkedIn engagement. The occasional coffee when you're in the area. Stay visible. Step 3. Build your external resume aggressively. Stack wins, stack skills, stack credentials. Every achievement is a future negotiating chip. Step 4. Wait 12 to 18 months minimum. Gain real experience. Let the market potentially shift your compensation expectations upward. Time works for you. Step 5. Time your approach strategically. Watch for leadership changes, growth announcements, or budget cycles. Then make your move when the door is widest open. Step 6. Negotiate like an external hire. Anchor high. Lead with your number. Demand the 18 to 20% premium you've earned. Never accept internal transfer terms. The Boomerang strategy flips the traditional career playbook. Instead of loyalty or job hopping, you get the best of both. Insider advantage plus external premium. 35% of all new hires are doing this already. In tech, it's 68%. The question isn't whether this works. It's whether you'll use it. Your old company might be willing to pay you 25% more tomorrow for work you've already proven you can do. That's not just a career move. That's a cheat code. Leave well. Stay connected. Level up. Come back stronger. That's the Boomerang move. Now go throw it.